Right there. I wanted to do that. I wanted to redo that thumbnail about is the moon a Death Star, because that just popped in my mind this morning, just like a few minutes ago, looking at what we saw last night from the moon, how it didn't look real. Good morning, Dragonfly. It didn't look real at all, you all. There's something going on with that moon. I really don't believe it's what we think it is, except it's been in the sky for a long time. It has. If you haven't seen the video last night, let me look at this. I'm trying to get into my YouTube studio. I really am. Okay, I'm going to get in here, you all. I want to change it to the thumbnail. I really do. I don't care if my watch history is off. I'm not going to update my watch history, you all. I'm not. I will not do it. I'm going to type in the Death Star. I wanted to screenshot the Death Star. Hold on, you all. You just let me put you right here. You look at me. Look at me. Okay, you watch me. Gina, you look really weird. That's okay. The moon, a Death Star. I've got to take a screenshot, is what I've got to do. Because with the markings on the Death Star, it kind of looks like it. It really does kind of look at it. It looks like the Death Star. I know this looks weird with me up like this, but it's okay, you all. I want to try to, I want to update my thing while I'm still here online. If I can update my thumbnail, that's exactly what I'm going to do, because, no, and it wouldn't let me put a picture on there that I wanted to. Let me just say that. It would not. I'm gonna squeeze it. I'm just doing my thing, you all. Let me do it. I can make it dark. Dark, saturated Death Star, because it feels like a Death Star. Hello. I know I'm taking a moment. Let me just get over here. Okay, I think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to be able to click on it and change the thumbnail while I'm live. I got to change the thumbnail on this. You just hold on. I think it's the Death Star. Oh, no. I'm not allowed to change the thumb. I can change it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to, excuse me. I got it. Got it now, you all. Boom. Don't you tell me that that's, okay, we got it. I changed it. Boom. That's what it's going to look like. The moon, the Death Star, right there. Is the moon the Death Star? If you remember the pictures last night that we took of the moon, I took pictures. I did. With my Nikon P900, and we went through the video footage of the moon last night, and it did. It had on it lines. It had lines in it like this. It did. And there can be seen things coming in and out. Really, it could. If it's not a hologram, now truly, if it's not a projection, these lines were evident. And you know that this would have some type of a layer on it to be in disguise, so you wouldn't realize what it was. You wouldn't know at all. You wouldn't, because of it. This is what showed up at the moon last night. Let me try to get over here to it, if I can do it. We took this image of the moon. Let me see if I can get it going. We were zooming up just like this last night. Go look at the live stream. Even though it's like 14 minutes, an hour and 14 minutes. See these lines? They showed up when the image, one of the images, I zoomed up and zoomed up and zoomed up. Look at this. This is not, it wasn't from my screen. This was an actual photo. I want you to go look at it. Good morning. Go look at it. This is from last night. Is it the Death Star? And then I thought the Death Star. Some people said the moon recycles so. It's a soul recycler. But I guess if you watch whatever movie it is, Star Wars or something, it is portrayed like a Death Star or something. See, look at that. This was not from my computer. This was my Nikon camera in the night sky. That's what it was. This Nikon camera in the night sky, zooming up on the moon, doing videos of the moon. That's what it was. Just like that. That's why I put it on here, you all. Is that the Death Star right there? Is it? Because it very well could be. And I don't watch Star Wars. I haven't watched Star Wars. I haven't. But this right here looks pretty ominous. And there are things that do fly in and out of that moon? And what if this right here is the hole at the top of the moon, like in the movie? They go inside it or something. See, look at that. It would really make sense if it was the Death Star. So Rose Honey, it's a soul trapper. So we could probably say that the moon is, you're dead. You get your death. You got to get a death. You get stuck in the moon. It's got, yeah, I can look at it from a spiritual point of view if I say the word Death Star. Death Star, you're there and they're going to recycle you, right? Anyone looking at those so-called stars up, like, tell me why I can feel like you can kick a soccer ball at this one. You swear it is lower. Well, there's something about the stars. Okay, there truly is something about the stars. Let me, I think the stars and the moon and the clouds, they're all connected. They truly are. Super connected. And I don't know if you could kick a softball up here. These are different images of what the stars would look like, but this is, no. See, they're constantly changing up in the sky. The stars are, we're talking about the moon, a Death Star, like this. We could put them side by side, and there are images of them side by side. The moon, the regular moon. I think we did a video on it too. Look how the lid comes off of it, just like that. It pops off. What if there's stormtroopers? Is that what it is? The stormtroopers come from the moon? No. It's strange. It really is strange. Going over those pictures last night. It is. Because this is what it looks like, and it's like these clouds. When you zoom up, it's like these things right here. They're constantly changing their color on the moon. And like this right here went all the way across the top, and it didn't look like it was supposed to be here. But when we got to the bottom of the moon, thank you, the good when we got to the bottom of the moon, it is when it looked a little wild. It did, you all. This is from the other night. You have these things flying up there. Hologram. Alexandria. Yeah, that was a theory. That is a theory. That is a projection that there is like 2 moons. But last night, this moon, when we zoomed up, it could very well be the Death Star with a hologram covering it up. With a hologram literally covering it up. I can picture that. I can go for that theory too. I can. It makes sense. It truly does. But what doesn't make sense, if that was truly the real moon, I mean, it could be the real moon, but it's always been the Death Star up there in the sky, which has a holographic cloaking thing to cloak it. Cloaking device, which makes it look like the said moon. This is the cloaking device. Just picture that, the Death Star with its cloaking technology to make it look just like that. It's like the reptilians or other beings, they can put on cloaking technology. They can look like whatever they want. So just think about it like that. Cloaking, just like that. The magic 8 balls. Let's think about that. Shake it and ask a question. That's what I think when you look at the moon. It's as if it's bobbling in and out. It's like that song. I ask him, where is she tonight? He talked to the moon in the sky. It's a country song. You must see all things with your light. And the moon speaks back. I could tell you things that might kill you, but I don't get involved in what's wrong or right. I don't know a thing about love. It's like the moon. You're talking about the magic 8 ball. They got this country song where they ask the moon questions. So, no. It's wild. That's what popped in my mind with the fragmentedness of it. And it is above Earth. It truly is, just like that. What if it's Yeah, I Talked to the Man in the Moon. I love that song. It was a pretty, when I remember as a teenager hearing it, it's a pretty song. It is. And you would see lights on this because you can see lights on the moon. You can see the little light areas, and you can see like squares and lines and stuff on the moon. What if that's inside the moon? Really, what if that truly is? Could be inside the moon. It really could be, you all. You never know what's going on with that moon. You don't. But I did a video last night. The Death Star and the moon. Let's look at this right here. Ah, look on the inside of it. See, look at all the layers. That looks like ships. Is that supposed to be ships layered on the inside of this moon? Or is this fragments of a once... These lines are seen on the moon. On that video last night, when we zoomed up on the moon, go watch it, a live video, you could see all of this on the moon. You could see this on the moon like this. You really could. I'm not just saying it. On the moon last night. Things like this. Things like that on the moon. And if things are moving in and out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It would make sense that some people go crazy because the moon is full. It could be a capacity energy release when it's full. The infrastructure. Yes, yes. It did. It kind of looked like that last night, you all. It did on the zoom in up of the moon. And, because look at the pictures that I took. I took them in session. Just go through it really fast. So this was the one. Just go through it. It got lighter and lighter and lighter. We did a share screen, so don't think this is how it looked. No, it didn't. It was a share screen. I can't do it like that. I can't touch the screen and try to bring it up. But this is, it was one of the images. When you zoom up on the moon with the right filtering and stuff, you can see stuff like this. You can see these lines. It's like the Death Star on the moon. Really, think about it. It's wild. I am going to be going, you all. The video last night on the YouTube channel. If I come over here to the channel, you can see it. If it's a Death Star, we're probably in a little. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. There isn't. It was this video last night. Now, if you don't want to see me talking about my camera, go past the 5-minute mark on here. I just want to tell you, because after the 5-minute mark, I start to show the pictures. But this right here, it may not be real, but it is real if it's the Death Star. Okay, it is. So, I'm going to go. I am. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Go look at the video. See, and this night right here. See, we filmed the moon the other night also, one day ago. And this was last night. I'm going to film it again tonight, if I can see it. No, it's going to rain, maybe. I'm not going to see it. I'm going to go. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. Love you.